Hi, welcome back to another one of our lookbook videos. Today we are going to be doing a figure skater inspired look, perfect for winter. Today we are going to be focusing on hair and makeup, but since Karina is facing the back, that means hair is coming first, since we are going to be doing a figure 8 inspired bun. Get it? Figure skater, figure 8. Ha, so funny. We are going to be doing a figure 8 bun, and then we're gonna move on to the makeup. That's why she's facing the back first. So first, I have now pulled her hair into a ponytail. As you can see, the rest of it has been brushed and we're ready to go. So it's in a ponytail, and next I'm going to just lightly, it doesn't need to be super tight, I'm just going to form a regular bun. So I'm going to continuously keep twisting and twist and pull it around. We don't need that yet. And keep going. It doesn't need to be super tight or anything like that. So once I've gotten the entirety of the hair, I'm going to take this first kind of loopy and I'm going to pull it up like so. So now I've kind of twisted it, and you want to keep twisting it until it has created that figure 8 shape. Now I'm going to hold it with one hand, and if I could have a pin, excellent. I'm going to take a pin and I'm going to thread it through the hair. So I'm going to make sure it's really small, and I'm going to grab and and excellent. There we go. I'm going to fix it after, and then I will take the rest of her hair and put it in the bun. And as you can see, you can continuously keep pulling the hair out just so it looks like even, because you obviously want it to look like a perfect figure 8. I'm going to put those hairs, and as you can see, I've only done 3 pins and it already is holding, which is excellent. But if you want a little bit more security, of course, the more pins you add, the more security you will get. Now I'm just twisting the pins a little just so it really has a strong hold. There we go. And they're kind of just finding their way into the hair. And just a few more pins before we're ready to go for the hair. As you can see, I'm just twisting just like so. And I'm just going to revisit this section. When you hold it loosely, it can make it easier in terms of adding pins and such. So that's why I recommended to hold it loosely. Head up, Karina. As you can see, it's starting to look like a figure 8. However, I'm just going to pull a little bit of hair here just so it evens out a little bit more. And you can even do this with a claw clip. If you have a claw clip and you just want to, instead of pinning it, you want to just have a claw clip, you can also do that as well. As you can see, I'm just twisting and pulling. And make sure you're always checking your work. Make sure you're happy with the results. And here, twist in, and as you can see, none of the pins are showing up, but it seems pretty secure. I'm just going to add one more pin right to the top, right in there. Excellent. Now that is the hair. As you can see, if you want to gel down some of those flyaways, you can do that as well, but this is the hair. It's really looking like a figure 8. All right, now for makeup, Karina already has a lovely base on as well as some mascara. So I'm just going to be doing some beautiful eyeshadow. Now I have this stunning light blue color that I'm going to be using on her inner corners and on her crease, but I'm not going to be using too much. Like, I'm just going to blend it out with my finger just so we don't have too much pigment, because I do want this still to be simple. I still do want it to be gentle. So I'm just going to be using a little bit of that on her crease. As you can see, and Karina does have blue eyes, so this will look really nice once she opens her eyes and reveals the final look to you all. So I'm just taking a little bit and I'm just going to blend it out, as you can see. Just like so. I don't want it to be super pigmented, but yeah, that's kind of the figure skater type of look that we're going for. Ta-da. Just a tiny bit more in blue. And then I'm just going to use a silver. This is almost appearing a little bit like white-ish on her eyes with a hint of blue. So I'm going to use the silver color on her outer corners over here. This is very much Elsa type stuff, even though Elsa does have purple eyeshadow, I'm pretty sure. I'm just going to add this lovely silver color to the outer corners. And there we go. We have our figure 8. Just going to add some lip gloss before we show you the final look. Here is the final completed look. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!